All right, good morning. It is just past 10:30. We have left Burnsville. We are on our way to Carlton, Minnesota, to the Superchargers there. The Superchargers are located at Black Bear Casino, and it sounds like they are going to have a opening ceremony, dedication ceremony, something like that going on at 1 p.m. So we are going to head up there and then maybe hit some other stuff up near Duluth. We'll see. It kind of depends on what the weather's doing. So we will be playing that by ear, but one last adventure for the summer before Joni starts school, and we'll see what we will see. We left home with about 92%, and we'll make a quick pit stop in Hinckley, more for restroom than really charging needs, but we will plug in just because it's handy, and be on our way. Hello, so we are just about to Willow River, Rudo area. Originally we were going to stop in Hinckley and run around a little bit, but I've been watching the time and it's been slipping away as we went through traffic in the Twin Cities and then stopped for drive-through lunch. So we had to scoot on past Hinckley. We'll be stopping there on the way home. But right now it says we're going to get there at 12:42. And the ceremony or presentation, whatever, starts at 1. So that's barely enough time to get a restroom break in and get a camera or two set up. So and you can tell someone's getting a little impatient with being in the car. So we're going to have to stretch our legs before that starts. So time is running out, but we're going to get there and cover as much as we can, and then have some more adventures after that. We'll catch up to you in Carlton.
I'd like to introduce Wally Dupuy, who's our District 3 representative, 1 representative, and Roger Smith, our District 3 representative. So any other of the technical questions you'll have to ask our staff. Thank you for being here today.
Just a couple other more side notes that we didn't cover. I think we're one of the only in Minnesota that has the pull-through station. We kind of did that in anticipation of how popular we think that the Cybertruck is going to be. Also, with the number of the owners themselves pulling small trailers. So to give them an opportunity to be able to come in, utilize the quick feature, and then be able to maneuver throughout the parking lot without causing any damage. The other thing, you guys got to check out the sign that's right in the front. I am so cool, proud of that sign. It's the only one ever that's got the little Tesla pointing one way and the Tesla with pulling a trailer on the other thing. So anyway, love to thank our RBC for allowing us the opportunity to pursue this. Thanks for the folks from Tesla for working with us, our power suppliers, our natural resources staff, everybody that's been involved. Because we're a government, not everything moves as swiftly, so there was a lot of people to thank that just the involvement. I appreciate you guys coming on. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, welcome to Carlton, Minnesota. and the Black Bear Casino and the brand new Superchargers.
My name is Terry Savage. I'm the Executive Director of the Tribal Enterprises for the Fond du Lac Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa.
I'm Steve Douglas. I'm the Facilities Director for the Fond du Lac Band.
What was kind of the impetus? What brought these Superchargers here?
Really, the band has had, over the years, in motion in place to try to reduce our carbon footprint, to be good stewards of the earth, and renewable energy has been a big part of that. So as we move towards electrification of vehicles, we also operate a solar, 1 megawatt solar site just past our casino here. We've gotten into some more renewable energy sources, so this was just the logical next step.
How long has this been in process?
Probably close to 2 years. We lost a year due to COVID, of course, and then, but yeah, I'd say 2 years. Actually, we were approached by Tesla.
Yeah, this is a great location right off the highway, really easy to see. And you guys have already had some chargers here in a parking ramp, I believe. Is that correct?
Correct. We've got a couple of the non-Tesla level 2 chargers in a parking lot and throughout a couple of the other facilities that we operate.
That's great. And have you seen a lot of use out of those as more and more EVs are starting to come up here?
Yeah, I've seen a fair amount of use of those standard chargers here at the casino. Although I think we'll probably see more out of the Tesla Supercharger.
When Tesla approached us about it, Steve and I thought it made perfect sense already, not only because we wanted to go in that direction with the electrification, but because we operate a full-service casino resort, we figured that as the traffic came by, we would be able to offer those customers certain amenities that they couldn't get somewhere else.
Yeah, definitely. One thing I know when I travel around is it can be kind of a hassle to then go find somewhere to use a restroom or find a place to eat.
Fridays and Saturdays we're open 24 hours. Sunday through Thursday we're open till 2 a.m. 24 hours starting Friday at 8 a.m. to Sunday at 2 a.m.
Okay,
so I guess that's actually Monday morning
at
at
8 a.m. the other days too?
Correct.
So these have been open about a week.
Week and a half.
Something
Yep.
like that? Okay. And then did you instantly see Teslas start pouring in here?
We saw them before we had even opened.
Yeah.
And we know that people have been looking online to look at permits for where the installations are. When we had the teams up here from our first scoping meeting, our pre-construction meeting, there were people lurking in the background. So we've seen that all along. We've seen the chatter on the social media websites and stuff like that. So it's been a very, very interesting time.
I know, just being part of the Minnesota Tesla Owners Group, there's always somebody driving by and giving an update. And how is that for you guys? Is that a little creepy to have someone have so many people looking over your shoulder all the time?
It was different, but I mean, the contractors and everybody involved were great. When questions were needed, if the customers had questions or what have you, to make sure they got addressed and answered. And yeah, I mean, it was different. Yeah, usually I've never been part of a project where I've had so many people looking over my shoulder.
Well, we've seen them come up and use their cameras and take the pictures, and so I'm a part of that Tesla Owners Club as myself,
okay,
just as a member, and so I've kept track on the social media stuff, and it's been really cool. It's been really fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement, but I can see how from a facility standpoint, it might get a little overbearing at times. But we appreciate you guys putting up with all of that excitement, and hopefully this just brings more people to the hotel and casino, a great resource for travelers coming up north.
At the end of the day, that helps us serve our goal towards reducing our carbon footprint, reducing our energy utilization, and really the band has always been about being good stewards to the land, and that's what we're trying to do.
Excellent. Well, we really, as a Tesla owner, I can say all of us who are here really appreciate it and all your effort to get this done. So thank you. And
thank you so much for coming out here. We enjoy talking about this. Steve and I are car guys. We love the Tesla group, and we're looking forward to our someday of us becoming our own owners as well.
Fantastic. Yeah, well, if you need a test drive, a lot of us here will let you. So, all right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I
appreciate it.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
We had a good time at the Black Bear Casino and the Supercharger in Carlton. It was great to be there to see that, and even though it was a little overcast, it was a nice day. The temperature was good. And then after the event, we drove up into the parking ramp, and on the second floor they have two J1772 level 2 chargers. So pretty handy if you're staying at the resort overnight, or if you're just stopping by for a quick supercharge. We're just about to come over the hill and see Duluth and Lake Superior. We are almost back to Hinckley, about 24 minutes away. We left Duluth at 4 p.m. I think when we left Canal Park, we had 80%. We took a little drive over the bridge and back. Joan enjoyed looking through the ceiling at the bridge passing overhead, which was kind of fun. And so we had a really nice time in Duluth, pretty quick, but we got to see one of the big ships go through and then see the bridge lower again. It's always cool to be up so close to those big ships. Then we walked down the boardwalk a little ways. Joan played in the rocks. We dipped her toes in the water, but it was pretty chilly being Lake Superior and cloudy, overcast day with some wind. So we made it back to our car and headed out. Like I said, that was about 4 p.m. and we were still at about 80% coming down from Carlton. And then at the top of the hill, we were close to 76%. And I had originally navigated home, and it wanted us to stop at Carlton for just a couple minutes again. But we want to hit Hinckley, get some cinnamon rolls for tomorrow morning. And so we rerouted, and we're going to stop there instead. If we were babying the speed, we probably could have made it all the way home on 80%. But we are going at a good clip. We are staying with the flow of traffic on the interstate. We're making good time. The next stop will be Hinckley for a quick plug-in, grab some dinner while we're there, and then be on our way. We plugged in just after 5 o'clock and stopped into Toby's for a restroom break, dinner snacks, and of course, cinnamon rolls to bring home. Although I was trying to move fast, it was still a 20-minute stop before we were back to the car. That got us up to 80%, way more than enough to get home, so I put the pedal down and we were home before 7. almost 350 miles, averaging 314 watt-hours per mile. It was a nice little day trip up to Duluth and back, and a great contrast to a rural route range test I did earlier in the week that I'll be sharing with you in the next episode. But for today, I'd really like to thank the Fond du Lac Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa for inviting us up there for this event and hosting the Superchargers. It's a great part of their overall sustainability strategy. I'd also like to thank Terry and Steve for taking the time to talk with me and sharing their perspective on this process. It was great to hear their perspective. Thanks also to Todd for helping keep an eye on Joan as I was doing some of the filming. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you're in northern Minnesota traveling through, jump off the highway and get some electrons at this new V3 250 kilowatt supercharger at Black Bear Casino in Carlton, Minnesota. They're Cybertruck ready. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.